Welcome to Metro News Network and welcome to Madden 20 Subscriber League franchise. Your host right here, Metro, and we got a lot to dive into on what's going on around the league, so let's go ahead and do that. Also, we'll have a wheel spin later, obviously. Anyways, starting off right off the bat, breaking news, running back Zach Keiser met with the media and he had this to say. I guess now is as good of time as any. Time is as good as now to say that the Bears front office have ceased negotiations. However, the rumors of me holding out are false, and I will be in training camp. Though I will be testing the FA market, I will not give up on this franchise or my team. It's time to end this Super Bowl hangover and play some postseason football. There's always a chance Chicago reaches out again in the offseason, so let's just focus on the now and let's bear down. Now, this basically he is at the end of his rookie contract on his 4th season, so this is a player who he obviously is coming on the end of his contract, and he's just saying he doesn't know. He's going to test and see where he's not, closing his head to any other teams, but it doesn't necessarily say that he's not committed to the Bears, and he could possibly sign again. But Ryan Hatcher quickly tweeted back at him because they were arguing about this not too long ago, and Ryan Hatcher had to say, as Zach Keiser, why is Chicago giving up on a young and good RB after a rookie contract? And he did the little question mark, and then Zach just said, because I'm on a contract year that I will fulfill and cost a lot of money. Nice try, kid. And then he continued to say, at least the Cowboys had solid disses. That was a fun rivalry. Helping you be relevant feels more like a chore. And then Ryan Hatcher basically just said, Zach Keiser, I don't need your help to do that. And if you have so much love for your team, why don't you just take a pay cut? I do that for Miami. Something smells fishy. Not saying that he's not talking about his own team. Even though I'm sure they're Dolphins and okay. Anyways, then he said, I have kids and a running back. I have a life. I want to make money. At the end of the day, it is still a business. I'm staying loyal for my contract. I'm not asking for a trade. And I think that's where Zach Keiser wins this argument. I'm not even going to go and read on anymore because he fulfilled his contract. He signed an agreement. He fulfilled it. It's up to him whether he wants to leave or not after that. He doesn't have to dedicate it to anybody, but he did what he signed. And so that's where that argument ends. Unfortunately, Zach Keiser, man, if you're going to talk crap with him, you got to come with facts. You got to back it up. Because the rest of it doesn't even matter. Zach Keiser wouldn't be done there, though. He's calling out another subscriber, and it's wide receiver turned quarterback, Kai Hooten. He said, Hooten should go wherever TJ Jackson is and stay there forever. Now, what that means, if you guys don't know who TJ Jackson was, he was a wide receiver who disappeared after he didn't handle the fame really well, and I think he might be an alcoholic. I don't know, but this man vanished. And he never made it in the NFL. He had his glimpse, and then we don't know where he's at. And basically, Zach Keiser saying, Hooten, bro, you're trash. You need to just disappear like this guy TJ Jackson did, and no one would even notice you're gone. That's honestly, that's what I'm getting. He also, to wrap it up on Keiser, he also welcomed in the rookie Jay Stoke. He said, welcome to Chicago. I hope you are ready to rock. And this isn't a rebuild. This is a Super Bowl or bust. We need you, bro. And then Stokely just said, I can't wait to play. And so these guys are going to be having a good time. Casey Woods asked who his running back is on social media, which is kind of weird, but, it's I did respond to that. And Casey Wood was also trying to get Keiser possibly to come to Minnesota. That would be a big stab in the back of the Bears, though, in my opinion. Of course, Justin Mitchell, I'm not too sure if we talked about this, but he did say that scouts are probably saw my LSU highlights where I played behind Joe Burrow. By the way, I led a team to a nasty. If I dropped that far, y'all must have drunk wine, hissy, and Bud Light all together. Wow. He's saying these scouts are drunk out here. Why? How did I drop so low? I'm about to prove every single one of these scouts are wrong. And so that's why I can't wait to watch this guy. So then Jamie Bell also tweeted at Zach Keister. He said, "Come to Raiders, bro. I need some help." And Keister said, "Big fan of your game since day one and projecting you'd have an MVP year. I have some business to take care of here in Chicago town, but I'd be lying if I said it wouldn't be an honor to be your teammate, bro. Anything is possible." And so there's a lot of things. Now, getting to the juicy part, your guys' backstories. The rookies of this year did something that no other subscribers have done, and in this class almost a lot of people gave their players backstory. So we're going to start off with Jerry Shepard, his backstory, and you'll see a trend in a lot of these backstories, man. But let's get to it. Jerry, at a very young age, lost his father in a shooting. His mother was too poor, so she put Jerry in an orphanage, which, I mean, this is sad, dude. He played football with the other orphans. He put his all as a safety and joined his high school football team. So he found enjoyment playing football out of a sad life. He found enjoyment in football. He had 3 amazing seasons. Then he committed to Ole Miss and played 2 games. Then he tore his ACL and was out for the season. Not good. After Ole Miss kind of pushed him to the side, knowing that chances of him being, making it weren't high. He decided, they let him go. He decided to transfer to Weber State and played 3 years and declared for draft. And his career in Weber State was amazing, where there is rumors where he hit a guy so hard that he did actually put this guy in a coma. But Ryan Mackey's background, let's get into it. At his high school, Ryan Mackey was injured for every season of his high school career except one, which was his senior year. He was injured a lot due to him being a hockey player, and he had consistent amounts of concussions. Okay, so we got a hockey fan in here. I like it. In his senior year, he played well, but received only 1 scholarship due to his injuries and being an injury-prone player. The scholarship was from Purdue. He went there and played all 4 seasons without taking any injuries, someone looking over him, and he declared for the draft. Now we all know Ryan Mackey was the #1 overall pick for subscribers in last year's draft. We're already 2 weeks into the regular season, so we already know he started out with a bang, and we know why. And he's got the heart. I'm a little worried about the concussions, but he seems like he can actually form a complete sentence and paragraph, and his writing is really good. So I think, honestly, he's going to be okay. I don't think the concussions have hurt him too bad. So next up we have Justin Mitchell, quarterback, the person who was said to go #1, who dropped all the way down to 3rd round, his backstory. And, well, actually, no. First off, this isn't his backstory, I don't think. This is his interview after falling. So a reporter, after he dropped to 3rd round, asked him, "How do you feel?" And Justin said, "I will make NFL teams feel sorry for themselves for what they did. If I knew that would happen, I would have stayed a year." And a reporter asked, "As a Jaguar, how will you help this team?" And Justin said, "I will try and lead this team to a playoff appearance and win Rookie of the Year award. And my dad was shot the other day and is in critical condition, and if he lives, he will witness a mini me. A mini him. I will live in his footsteps, as he was a player himself, playing in the semi-pros." Matter of fact, the XFL. Yeah, the XFL is actually blown up in this universe. Yeah, and that's where his dad played, and he dominated the XFL. If you don't know what that is, look it up. You will know soon in a little bit. But anyways, we're not going to get into that. But yeah, that is sad, man. We're praying for your dad. Hopefully he can recover to see you do amazing things, Justin Mitchell, because I think you will go good. So yeah, next up, let's see. Ryan Cogswell, wide receiver for the Falcons. He broke his silence after a while on this channel, and he said 30 career touchdowns. That'll be 40 by next year. He's guaranteeing 10 touchdown receptions, and I think he's going to get that, if not more. He's a freaking beast out there. Moving on to the next thing. Of course, we all know, finally, Billy Xavier decided to stay at left end. He is a team player, and he's getting bonuses for that. I mean, he made the right choice. Now, he might not always stay there, but we'll see. Now, Zach Keister did say, hey, man, I know your job isn't as sexy as offense, but you were doing your thing against Dallas, getting pressure. You and Shivers are the heart and soul of our defense. And Zach Keister's not lying about that. And see, I like that. He's boosting up his guy. Defense isn't the most flashy, man, but we need those guys. And honestly, they won the Chicago Bears that game against Dallas. The pressure Billy Xavier and Shivers were doing, I mean, we heard their names multiple times in that video. It's not the biggest highlight spot, but man, do they play an impact. So next up we have, let's see. Oh, Roberto Nandino, the rookie quarterback who made the Super Bowl last year. He tweeted out finally after the silence of losing the Super Bowl. He said, "We're coming back with vengeance. We're only getting started." I'm excited. This man means big. He's pissed, and he's about to do it. But yeah, here it is, the proof, just so you guys don't think I just answered it for him. But Billy Xavier did say, I have decided to stay at left end, and he got his bonuses for that. You know what I mean? And it doesn't necessarily mean that he'll stay there forever, but right, he is being there for his team. And so yeah, let's see. I'm trying to catch up to what's okay. So Hooten did answer. Oh man, wait, dude, Zach Keister. I just always see his name under there talking crap. He's the biggest crap talker ever. But I mean, dude, he is backing it up this year. All right, anyways, Hooten answered, or he finally broke his silence with his new team and his new position. He said, "So Cardinals, you were close last year, but this year you're gonna get there. I'm here to help. Jacksonville made a mistake when it comes to me wanting to take the starting spot, and I expressed my opinion to them, but I'm here in Arizona to help. Also, my throwing stats are better than that, but third team's the charm." So he was hating on Madden releasing his throwing stats. He's saying that Madden's got EA didn't get put his stats right. Well, we're gonna find out. But he said third team's the charm. First, the Seattle Seahawks. Second, Jacksonville. But third, Arizona. Here I come. And us, the Cardinals, are not gonna be only be ready. Let's see. Wait, what? And us, the Cardinals, are not gonna be only be ready for defense. I'm not too sure what he meant there. I think he's been drinking a little too much, man, because he's partying out with his new team. But he said, "Be ready for the Cardinals," and then of course you can always rely on Keister responding to somebody. He said, "You can't justify being on 3 teams in 3 years. Maybe you can throw, but I doubt any of those guys trust you to keep your cool or lead." And I mean, again, he's just speaking facts, dude. Keister does not hold his tongue, dude. He's gonna speak his mind. So yeah, Logan Elliott said, "My career is over, and it hasn't even started." Sad face. He is upset that he got drafted to Washington. I told him, man, no, you got this, but I don't even know. I think he might have just gave up. We'll find out. Hopefully he still sticks around. And then now we're on to Jonathan Stokely, the wide receiver for the Chicago Bears. He's a rookie. Here's his backstory. Jonathan Stokely was born in Compton. His dad was killed in a shooting when he was just 10 years old. His dad was a semi-pro player. Jonathan played his first football game when he was 11. In 12th grade, he caught 35 passes for 1,000 yards. When he went to Auburn before having a pectoral tendon injury for a season-ending injury, he transferred to Notre Dame. In 3 seasons, he caught 150 passes for 5,340 yards. He dedicated this NFL season to his mom, who is now been diagnosed with cancer. So, this man is going through a lot right now. He's battling. He's dedicating this season to his mother. And so we're going to see the big impact that this kid can make. I do think, man, Jonathan Stokely, watch out for him. He is the piece. He's one of the pieces that the Bears need, and it's going to be exciting. Next up, Steven Cruz, the Super Bowl MVP. He said, awesome video, very well done, which I appreciate that, by the way. He said, yes, I'm going to Disney World. Congratulations to all my players that received awards today. A very special shout out to my college coach. I am working hard to be ready for next season. Go Colts. And that right there is a loyal, dedicated, hard freaking football player right there. Steven Cruz. We're going to be hearing his name for years to come, I believe. Wheel time! Alrighty, guys. So welcome to the wheel part of the video, where I have randomly selected the people who comment the most on my videos or put #put me in the wheel. If you want to be in this segment, all you have to do is comment on my videos or put #put me in the wheel in the comments, and you will definitely get in. But I basically just take my most active subscribers who like to comment, and I give them what they deserve. I give them a chance to get something amazing or to get something pretty bad as well. It all depends, but it's fun either way getting put in the wheel. We have Arnandino, Jonathan Stokely, the rookie wide receiver. Arnandino was the Super Bowl quarterback for the Rams who lost last season. We have Ryan Mackey, another rookie, strong safety for Arizona. We have Steven Cruz, the Super Bowl MVP of last year. We have Justin Mitchell, quarterback for Jaguars. Logan Elliott, wide receiver for Redskins. Ryan Cogswell, wide receiver for Falcons. Jerry Shepard, another strong safety. And then we come up to, there's 2 on this spinner called a trade spin. And real quick, let me just explain. There's only 2 slots, right here and then right here. If this spin lands on that, that means the next episode we will have a trade spin. A trade spin could be a bad or a good thing depending on your location. But I will take a bunch of random names, put them on the wheel in next video, and spin, and whatever name gets landed, he is getting traded. That's only if it lands on a trade spin. So if this lands on a trade spin right now and you're happy where you're at, you might be a little nervous. So the last 2 names we have Victor McMacken and then Ryan Hatcher. So for this spin though, there is something good on the line. I won't tell you. It is going to be a surprise. But it is something pretty damn good. As my phone goes off. So let's go ahead and spin it. And let's see who's about to get this good reward. Or maybe a trade spin. Let's find out. Logan Elliott, wide receiver for the Redskins. Congratulations, my man. You just won something very good, but you'll have to wait until next episode before you find out what it is. But you should be excited. You're a rookie. So this award is actually going to really help you out. So let's hop into the rest of the video. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. Zach Keister, once again, he had something to say, boosting up his team. He said, Johnson, Stokely, McAllister, Keister, if anyone's going to break the wall, it's us. Now, this was after, we are a few days behind on the Metro News, so I'm just catching up. But this is after the game of Week 1, the rematch. He said, if there's anybody that's going to beat Dallas, it's going to be us. He said, shout out to Butler and Shivers, Shiver Me Timbers, anchoring that team. Dude, that's a good name. So he's going to shout out to Butler and Shiver Me Timbers, anchoring that D. Pause. love the heart out there. Never fun getting hit by West or Jake. And DK, you have heart out there, man. Shake off those picks because you're gonna do some damage this year. I just know it. And also Gregory Shelton. All I gotta say is I had more receiving yards than you. I hope I earned your respect finally. All he can do is get short yards, I believe is what you said. And guess what? He did more than that game. So hey Zach, here is my RB for you, Zach. I'm not going to Minnesota. Better hope. So it's official. Zach Keister says he's definitely not even thinking about going to Minnesota. Better hope Mayo doesn't find out you're asking. LOL. Yeah, for real. Okay. So, of course, we have Hooten after week 1. He said, after week 1, which he did very well in week 1, he said, I told y'all, don't sleep on me. Look what happened. Don't do it again. So, that's going to be interesting. Okay. Yeah, I haven't added that guy yet. But anyways, so Ryan Hatcher hit social media after week 1 results for Zach Keister, and he did have something to say. Now, Gregory Shelton didn't have anything to say. He stayed quiet, but Ryan Hatcher, and this is the most common beef right now, the most up-to-date beef between Ryan Hatcher and Zach Keister. Ryan Hatcher, he had this to say. He said, I give credit where credit is due. As Zach Keister, you definitely proved me wrong. Man put the team on his back. He's a great running back. Still got to stick with my boy. He's definitely giving us a run for his money, though. Go get that paycheck. And then after that, Zach Keister responded to him, said, hey, man, you didn't play around week 1 either. You didn't play around in week 1 either. Honestly, you go under the radar with some of the other big names, and I'd like to see you have a big year. But I'm looking to outrun KG this year. Hashtag year of the Bears. Hashtag big backs do it better. Hashtag hatch and scheme to score. So, just so you guys know, Caleb Goins has actually finished these last 2 seasons over Zach Keister. He's saying not this year. He's looking to outrun him this year. So we'll see. But I like that, man. That shows leadership by Ryan Hatcher. He gives credit where credit's due. I definitely respect that, man. And I'm glad I have him out in Miami as a wide receiver. Danny D said, sorry, man. I've been so busy with the grinding. He said, I hope I'm doing good, man. You are doing good, and I think you're looking strong, man. I can't wait to hear from you throughout this, next season. And then after week 1, DK Smith, he just said, man, I had a terrible game. I've been disappointing lately. Hopefully I'm, trying to get out of this slump. And then Roberto Nandino after week 1 said, I'm a top player. I bring that swagger every game. No one can touch me. So we'll see where that goes. And we're going to be having more subscribers join and stuff like that. That is going to wrap it up. We had a lot to cover because, it has been a minute. I did like two videos. We advanced 2 weeks ahead before I did another one of these. But I hope you guys are enjoying these types of videos. Let me know if you do enjoy. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. And thank you guys again so much for the support. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one.